Alright, it is FrOzenSwipe here, and I got a game of Kill Confirmed on Underground for you guys. And I know you're probably wondering, Kill Confirmed on Underground? That sounds rather familiar. No, you are not watching the exact same gameplay, because, there are a couple of differences. One, there's a different score, obviously. I mean, it'd be pretty weird if I got the exact same score. In fairness, I am using the same gun as the last time, but I'm not using the hybrid sights, I'm using the holographic sight. And there's something else that's different about this gameplay, and what is it? Ooh, I just can't put my finger on it. Oh yeah, that's it. I got the Gold Camo. And I mean, to be honest, it's not too hard to get if you're using like an assault rifle or a submachine gun. The Gold Camos really aren't that hard to get because, I mean, it's a gun that you use all the time anyway. And, obviously with the ACR, it's such a good gun that, I'd be using this gun every game anyway. So, I mean, it's not really too much to kind of go after a few challenges with different attachments, or using this gun regularly and trying to get as many kills with it, because really, to be honest, I would probably be doing that anyway, short of getting challenges with different guns, different attachments and things. But I mean, it's not too hard to get. I can understand on like the sniper rifles or the shotguns, if you really want to get a Gold Camo for one of those, I could see those being a bitch to get, because obviously, the shotguns and the sniper rifles, generally speaking, in COD are underpowered, especially in this Call of Duty game. Actually, the shotguns are particularly underpowered, at least until you get damaged, and then they become halfway decent, but still they're nowhere near as good as they once were. The only, halfway decent shotgun, I think I've said this before, is a striker. So I mean, that's the only one that's really worth using. It's the only one I could see anyone actually tolerating to try and get gold for. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The Gold Camo in this gun, or in this game, sorry, I don't think it's as good as the Gold Camos in previous games. I mean, it's not. All it is, it just kind of looks more like they just added a texture onto this thing. And oh yeah, for some reason I get an insane amount of headshots in this game. I don't know why. I get loads of headshots in this game. It's weird, but I don't know what the Gold Camo in this gun just looks like. They just slapped a texture on it. They didn't really put much thought into it. I mean, I preferred the Gold Camo in Black Ops, where they made some of the gun gold, and then they made different parts of it like black. I think that looked a lot better. To be quite perfectly honest, and the Gold Camo in Call of Duty 4 actually, I think, looked a lot better than this. I think they made the different parts different colors, and I think I'm pretty sure you could get the Gold Camo for the AK-47, and I think they kept the wooden parts wood and they made the metal parts gold. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I haven't really played a lot of Call of Duty 4, as you probably know. I only got started in COD in the Modern Warfare 2 days, so I mean, I never really played Call of Duty 4 a good deal. I should probably go back and play it some more actually, but it's probably a ghost town at this stage, like it wasn't already before. But I don't know, I should play more COD 4. That's the gist of that rant. Anyway, but I mean, to be honest, the Gold Camos in the other games, they were a lot harder to get. I mean, in Black Ops you got to prestige 14 times, which is a grind in itself, okay, let's be honest. And you also had, once you got to 14th prestige, you had to, I believe you had to pay, like, what was it, 50,000 COD points? I can't remember the exact number, but it was a fair amount of COD points, to be honest, just for a camo, So I mean, obviously, it was a lot more of a grind in Black Ops, and I mean, apart from earning the COD points, you didn't actually have to do anything with the gun itself. You could just buy the camo, but I mean, prestiging 14 times, I think, is worth a half decent Gold Camo. And I remember in Call of Duty 4, actually, the Gold Camo was quite difficult to get. You had to get there was only one gun that you could get the Gold Camo for in each weapon class, I think. And you had to get like a certain number of kills or a certain number of headshots. I can't remember exactly what the challenge was. If you guys want to enlighten me in the comments, feel free. But once you completed that challenge, then you got the Gold Camo for that one gun. So I mean, obviously the Gold Camo in Call of Duty 4 is a lot harder to get than in this one, because I mean, really all you have to do is just keep using the gun, do a couple challenges or something to speed it up a little bit. But I mean, that's about it. I mean, you just got to keep using the gun. It's not really that difficult, and you will get it eventually, just as long as you don't give up. I mean, you're probably going to get it. So that's pretty much all I have to say about the Gold Camo in this game. And I don't know, I think I might go for a couple more gold guns after I prestige, because I'm pretty close to prestiging now. I've gotten into the 70s and shit, so I might I'd say probably the next gun that I might try and get gold, just as soon as I prestige, I might try and go for the M4A1 Gold Camo. I think, you know, it's a gun that I use a lot, and it's a one that, you know, I'm good with. I think I actually have a higher kill death ratio with that gun than I do with the ACR. Well, I think it's only by like a minuscule amount, to be honest, but still, you know, it's a gun that I do well with, and it's quite a reliable gun, so I'll probably end up trying to go for a Gold Camo with that. Now the thing I want to get on in this topic is the fact that I feel that, you know, my playstyle has become a lot more defensive in this game than, you know, has because in previous CODs I felt that I was a bit more aggressive. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't a full-fledged rusher, but I felt that at least I was, you know, moving around the map a bit more. Whereas in this game, I feel that I tend to kind of hold down an area and just kind of, you know, pick guys off from there. I feel that I play a lot more defensive in this game. And I think that's for a number of reasons. I mean, the first one is that everyone just runs around with like a lunatic with their head cut off. Well, more like a chicken with their head cut off. I can't really see a lunatic going very far with no head. But, yeah, so people just run around like crazy in this game. So it's a lot easier to just let them come to you, to be honest. And I'd say the other thing is that the spawn system in this game is beyond retarded. I mean, retarded would be a retarded would be a compliment to the spawn system in this game. The spawn system in this game is fucking brain dead. I mean, it is just so stupid in this game. I mean, I could rant on for days about the spawn system, but you know how it is. If you play the game, you know how bad the spawn system is. Infinity Ward, you need to get on that. Come on. So between the spawn system and the fact that people play a lot more aggressively, at least a lot more aggressively than they did in Black Ops. I mean, I know most players just like to camp with Ghost, like a little bitch. So you actually have to go out and get those kills. But, you know, I feel that my playstyle has definitely become a lot more defensive. And for that reason, you know, after I got the Gold Camo and, you know, I played a few games, I decided to run around with some of the SMGs. Maybe I might get a gameplay where I'm rushing around with an SMG or something. I would very much like to get that, and, you know, I just want to get used to playing a bit more aggressively now, you know, because, I mean, it's not too fun to play really defensively and worrying about kill death and things like that, you know. I mean, you know yourselves, and to be honest, I find that a lot more people are camping or playing more defensive in this game now. I mean, like, when I mean now, I mean more recently speaking, you know. In the last week or so, I think a lot more people are beginning to camp. I mean, I had one game on Resistance where there was like always like 3-4 guys on the other team were just constantly sitting in the main house in the middle of the map on that, you know, for like the whole game. And, you know, whenever you try and rush in there and take out, you might take out 1 or 2 of the guys, but then there's always some asshole in the corner. He ends up killing you. He ends up denying the 2 kills. So they actually ended up winning that game as a result of that tactic, which, you know, I found really annoying. It was really frustrating. But, I mean, there wasn't really too much you could do. And, you know, I find that a lot more people are using Assassin now. I think at the start of the game, everyone just decided to use Quick Draw because, you know, I mean, Quick Draw has a pretty, you know, immediate advantage that you can aim down sights faster, and obviously that's going to help you out in 1v1 situations. So so yeah, I think for that reason, you know, people just decided to, you know, right off the bat just use Quick Draw. But now people have kind of realized how powerful Assassin is. I think people are beginning to get pissed off with the support kill streaks. You know, I think a lot of new players kind of, you know, they use the support strike package a good bit, and they feel that, you know, the support strike package, you know, they don't get it. It doesn't take. They feel that it doesn't take a lot of skill to get kill streaks. But in fairness, though, you do have to go out and you have to get the kills. You have to cap the points, because I mean, you still have to rack up the points to get it. I mean, at the same time, and so you do have to earn it. But I mean, it's just annoying that so many people use Assassin now. Like, it really is, and you know, I mean, it's annoying when you call in a UAV and you see like maybe 2-3 dots on the map, and you just kind of feel like you're playing Black Ops again with Ghost. I mean, it's beginning to get that bad, I feel, and I think Infinity Ward need to do something about Assassin before it gets way too out of hand. So, you know, you already know how I feel about Assassin. I mean, I could rant on for days about that. And yeah, so hope you've enjoyed. This has been FrOzenSwipe, and thank you for watching.